Hey, it's Andre, and it's time for some sub 250 gram flying. That's right, I think my summer is going to be all about UMXs and things that are under 250 grams. My buddy Andy gave me this bad boy. This is the Stryker 800 from Park Zone, 180, sorry. And I'm going to have some fun with this thing. I mean, it's a brushless configuration, 2S, no AS3X. So that's going to be really cool. And check this out. My favorite part of this whole thing is that's a 2S battery, 2S, 260 milliamps. You know, in comparison, there's a 3S 800, and then there's a 3S 1300. Holy moly! So the only thing I have to do with these little batteries is I got to make a charger, and I just happen to have all the bits and pieces on hand. So there's a multi-plug. There's a balance tab, which will go on the end of all of that, and then JST connector, which will go on the plus, positive and negative. And suddenly I have a means to charge like 3 or 4 of these that I have. Real funny part was I went and checked out one of my local suppliers, and the Horizon version, or the e-flite version of this battery is like $33 Canadian. I'm like, that's awesome and scary. Anyhow, what was really cool this week to see was Great Hobbies put out a thing saying, hey, you know, the rules are out. We have a whole whack of things that are sub 250 grams. So I guess the UMXs are going to be our backups. A lot of guys in the field are saying the same thing. You know, I've got my P40, I've got my Strix, I got my Radiant, the little baby Radiant, and a few other airplanes, and a bunch of my flight test ones that are going to be in the sub 250 gram category. I'm even working on the Micro Sky Hunter, and I had this thing down to like 251 grams, unassembled and everything, but on a 2S setup with a little 1704 motor. I'm going to do things like pull off the decals and just get everything I can under 250 grams. Now, all my normal planes, I have my labels done up. Even the P4, I had the label done up. I'm ready to fly, but if anything goes, you know, if we have any kind of issues, we break out these guys and we're completely untouchable as far as I'm concerned. We can fly any spot, they're under the weight restrictions, you know, and we're just going to be flying because, you know, what else can you do? Speaking of all of that, been very active in trying to research and everything. I encourage everybody to, you know, get online, sign up for nodes, sign up for any of the petitions, write consistent, clean, well logical, you know, well laid out letters to your ministers, the minister Mark Garneau, to your local minister, as well as the official opposition minister in charge of transport. I'll throw in all the links and everything that I can find in the description of this video, but by all means, write some serious material to them, explain your point of views, be polite, be good, and just keep hammering on them, because as Canadians, that's what we're allowed to do. So enough about that. Podcast this weekend, yeah, the very first one for RC Afterhours. Chris and I and Mike are super excited to be going down this journey and this path. It's been a really neat experience setting things up, getting all the categories ready, and getting the streaming stuff all set up. So it should be really neat, and we're looking forward to it. Really excited about the future endeavors. Flight Fest West out in California is like a month away. I'm pumped and excited. I've never been to California, so it's going to be another exciting way to just, I said excited. And it's Friday. So I don't have too much else to report and talk about. Some equipment's coming in. It's nothing big. Yeah, I got to get back into the 3D printing. I took a pause while everything was going on, you know, and it's almost ready to go, but I just didn't have the patience, didn't have the desire to just fight with things and everything. Not that I'm fighting with it, but it's just, you know, you get to that point, you know, not to touch anything delicate, not to touch anything, because if you're frustrated, it just explodes the entire scenario, the situation. So, for those of you getting out flying, awesome. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. Currently it's snowing. They say another 10 centimeters. I mean, winter doesn't want to end and it's spring, you know, out like a lion. Holy moly. Tomorrow's April 1st, right? That's pretty crazy as well. So, there we go, folks. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments on the last video. Again, subscribe, like, share the word, spread the word. See you on Sunday for the podcast. Thanks.